River of Hope Ranch provides a unique environment for mental health counseling of children and teens. Together with a professional counselor and an equine specialist, one gentle, loving horse can help a child in pain find hope and healing. Located in Waynesville, Ohio, the ranch rests on over 31 acres of beautiful rolling hills, stream crossings, scenic horse trails, and open pastures, a welcoming environment where children can find their journey to a brighter future.
River of Hope Ranch is a Christian nonprofit. We formed over 4 years ago. We focus on children, teens, young adults, and their families, working through depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, the complications that arise from abuse and trauma and neglect, as well as working with children who are undergoing their parents' divorce or major life change such as the loss of a loved one.
And we also have the Equine Assisted Growth and Learning Program, and that is for kids who don't necessarily need a professional counselor, but they're a horse lover and really enjoy all the aspects that the ranch has to offer. And those are day camps and week-long summer camp that we have where we get to do a lot of trail riding, arts and crafts, hiking, fishing.
When we first started, he had a really hard time just being able to laugh.
I don't know, I used to be a very angry person, I guess you could say, and I used to get upset a lot.
We had periods of time where he would spend a whole day on the sofa, unable to get up, unable to move, unable to go about his day.
I used to not want to go to college. I didn't want to go to school anymore. I didn't want to do anything.
Horses have always had an amazing ability to connect with people. And horses are unique and very impactful in this type of therapy for several reasons. First, they're very large and beautiful creatures that God has created. And for kids who are dealing with fears in their life, coming out and working with this big and powerful animal that just wants to love on them really helps them overcome those fears.
We work on problem-solving activities where a child can work through the emotions, the feelings, the unsolved hurts that they've been carrying around, the burdens that are so heavy on them.
Each horse is able to identify with kids that come out here and able to really mirror their emotions. You're not able to hide from a horse. If you're having a bad day, you're probably going to have a bad day in general with your horse.
The results we've seen here at the ranch have been decreased depression. Kids that have told me they never smiled and they're smiling. Kids that have dealt with fears that have kept them up at night and now they can sleep. Kids that have no self-esteem and have been told they're nothing, they now have a reason to be. And they have the confidence to keep going and go to school and do what everybody told them they couldn't do. It's definitely changed my life in a way that I'm a lot more of a happy person. I have a lot more friends now. I'm not so hateful towards everyone. When they come out here, it begins to surface and we can explore that and understand it more and put words to it. There's so much of the time the kids are holding on to things they don't even have words for. It made me realize the emotions that I had bottled up that I didn't realize were there. So it made me be able to bring them out and actually face my feelings that I didn't even know I had.
We've done years and years of traditional therapy, but what River of Hope has offered to us is a non-traditional way to treat the problem. I am just so grateful to Josie and to everybody that works here, because for us, I think we're beginning to heal.
Go River of Hope Ranch!
To learn more about our programs at River of Hope Ranch, to learn how to volunteer or how to donate, please visit our website, or you can call us at 937-728-3397.
River of Hope Ranch, where healing flows and dreams run free.